up, everybody? You're now listening to Rock Chalk Jayhawk with me, Jayhawk, a podcast brought to you by the Field of 68 Media Network. Make sure you rate 5 stars, review, and subscribe on iTunes or anywhere else you get your podcast from. All right, our guest today is one of the best three-point shooters we've had at KU under Coach Self. He's a rising star in the NBA and going to make a lot of good moves coming forward. I'm proud to welcome another Hawkins family favorite, Svi Mykhailiuk.
Appreciate it,
what's
man.
up, man? How you been?
What up? I've been great, man. How you been?
I've been good, man. You know, I feel like I've had so much years to practice your name. I just love saying Svi Mykhailiuk. Did I get it right?
I appreciate that. Yeah, you got it right, though.
So what's up, man? What's been new with you, man?
Man, nothing with that Corona stuff. Just trying to
Yeah.
stay in the gym. Not much to do. Right now in LA, working out, getting ready for the season. You know, they shut everything down here. They put a curfew after 10, so really nothing to do. Just work out during the day and sleep during the night. That's about it.
Yeah, well, you talked about the virus, so let's kind of hop into that. So how has COVID affected your workout routine?
It really didn't. It just harder to find the gyms and stuff nowadays because people, scared and stuff. But it's kind of the same. It's the same stuff. Just gotta be more careful. And when the season was over, like in Detroit, when we do workouts, it's only like 2 coaches, 1 player. Like you can't put other people in. They gotta wear gloves, mask. So it's kind of weird. But other than that, moving forward, like got used to it. And then obviously people then go. They find how NBA players are. They find each other, find a gym, just play, find fire, whatever. So it really didn't. But at first it was kind of weird. But then people just adjust to it, and right now it's like back to normal.
Yeah, so I interviewed Devontae last week, and he was talking about he was doing some workouts in his garage. Did you go back to like when you were a kid and go and start dribbling the ball out in your front yard or walking down the street dribbling? Did you do any of that?
At first I did. When we just started, I was working out outside, so I had to go on a track, run there, do my physical work, just running, just to keep in shape, because you never know, we might start again, which we didn't. But I mean, people who won the playoffs did, but teams that did not make it, we didn't start again. But like with we might finish the season, so we got to stay in shape. So I had to do it for a little bit outside. Yeah,
and I think that's another prime reason why you were the player that you are, because you're always staying one move ahead and always willing to work on your game, no matter the circumstance. So you played club team for the Ukraine junior national team as a teenager, right?
Yeah.
So how was that game different from when you came over to KU and played college ball?
I would say overall, just American basketball and European basketball is like 2 different types of basketball. I mean, obviously quarters are shorter, but as the game goes, it's different because there's not really a lot of athletes in Europe, and the American guys coming in and making the game more fun. But still, like it's all the tactics, chemistry, how basketball IQ, how smart people are. As y'all can see, the European guys always they're not like the most athletic ones, the quick one, but they always have a high basketball IQ, and they just know how to play basketball. So if you watch EuroLeague, you can see a lot of tactics, a lot of plays called up, like people really, really smart. And here, when you come in here, especially to college, where it's all the kids, it's even – so college is not even NBA, so it's 3 different types, college and NBA. So in college, it just – a lot of kids coming out of high school, or like me coming from Europe, and everybody trying to prove themselves at first. But then it's like a whole lot of excitement, and you cannot expect the really high quality basketball from a college team because of that maturity. And unless it's like a lot of juniors, seniors, then people know how to play. But most of the time, it just hella fun, especially if you play schools like Kansas, Duke, North Carolina, Michigan State. All the big time schools, and I feel like it's a lot of fun, and people enjoy it because when you get to NBA, you don't get that no more. It's all about money. People just come to a game, just drink and then drink and watch the game. Just like some of them don't even cheer; they be like clapping. But they do, but like it's not like college. Like it's not like if I would do it again, I would definitely go back to Kansas 4 years again, and it's like, you know, it's a great experience.
Yeah, for sure. So, you know, kind of back on your junior national team, how old were you when you started playing on that team?
So I played for like every year. Basically, I started at 16.
Okay.
Actually, 15. So 15, I played for. When I was 15, I played for under 16, and then after that, I just started playing like under 16, under 18, and under 20.
And when you play on those teams, what's the highest age limit that you're competing against?
So is the different one? Is it under 16? Is 16 and under?
Okay, just all.
So under 18, 18 and under 20 is 20 and under. So I play like in all those, basically every other year. Because I was like, I was always playing for a year older team, so I could I usually like play for my age, and then next time I play for older age, and then next time I play my age, next time I play for older age.
Yeah. So, I mean, everyone knows that you came to Kansas when you were 17 years old. How hard was that for you?
It was kind of different, but back when I was in Ukraine, I used to travel a lot, so I got used to that life. Kind of like we used to travel all the different countries just to play basketball for like maybe like 4 days, maybe 5. So, but it was not often, but like we used to travel. And then when I got here, I mean, I was excited because it was a new chapter for me going to America. I was like, new world. Everybody talk about Europe. Everybody talk about America. Here, everybody talk about Europe. Europe, everybody talk about America. So when you go there, especially go to college, you don't know what to expect. All I knew was like from the movies, how big a campuses is, like if you watch like regular movies. But because it's way different back home. We don't have campuses. It's just like two, 3 buildings where everybody go in and just do classes. But here's like big ass campus, like just small ass town, big camp, a lot of people, a lot of students, and you know, it was like I had seen nothing like that before. So it was really excited. But with the language barrier at first, it was kind of difficult to move around, but you know, just having teammates hang out with all of them, like Devontae, Wayne, Jamar, that was mainly my guys who I like lived with. So we spent a lot of time together. Yeah. So they teach me all the English, and it started getting better every year. And then by my sophomore year, when I actually like started knowing English well, became easier and easier.
Well, I mean, I think your English is better than a lot of Americans that I know.
I appreciate it.
Hey, so, you know, you had offers from Virginia, Iowa State, Oregon. You know, what made you pick Kansas at the end of the day?
Just how at that time I didn't care about anything about basketball, so I didn't care what the school is, nightlife, like whatever clothes around. Like I did not care. So it was my main reason was go there, play basketball, get to NBA. So all the other stuff around it did not matter to me.
That's
so
awesome.
me and my coach was like, hey, my top 2 was like Virginia and Kansas. So we go in, me and my coach, we talk, hey, listen, either one's good schools, either one big time schools. Go to Virginia. It's not as good as Kansas basketball was, but you can get a great degree there. I mean, I was like, I don't think there's got to be a case for me. So I was like, he's like, Kansas like the best basketball school wise in so far. So it was like, okay, so I'm just gonna pick that one. He was like, it's gonna be hard, but if you get it right, you're gonna be in NBA. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna pick that one.
Well, I definitely, not only me, but I know Jayhawk Nation as well too. I know they definitely know that you did make the right choice, and I know that they were blessed to have watched you play in a Kansas uniform. So when did you know that, you know, you could play at the next level, at a high level for the college level? Like when did that click for you where you were just like, man, I know I can play at this next level and contribute and be a factor?
Yeah. Hold on, say it again. When I know I can play in college, or can I play in
So when did you know that you could play at a high level in college? So probably back to your Ukraine days. When did you know that?
Yeah,
hey,
so one day we as usually had a lot of Americans on the team back in the day before everything started. People was making big money. Like people were coming from America or some former NBA players just to play, make money. So my team had like, I think 3 or 4, two Americans. And I was like 14, I think. And one of them went to Arkansas, I think. Other one, Mississippi State, maybe, I forgot.
Okay.
But and then we played we were like playing like after practice. We were talking. I was like, "Hey man, you can really play. You can really play in college." I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." So I thought about it, and then I had one more year when I turned like 15, 16, and then I was like, I was playing under 16 FIBA, which turned out really well for me. It was a great time. I played really well, and then everybody started talking about me. Then I went to Nike Hoop Summit, so I was like, okay, I see how the players, because I didn't know what to expect because I never seen like high school or like college players or like coming in players to college. So I went to Nike Hoop Summit, and I saw what their players are and who they are. It was like best players, basically top 20 high school players who go into high school, and then all the guys who was not American playing against each other, and it was like world against USA. So then I realized, okay, like I know what it is right now, and I think I can go in and actually play really well.
Yeah. Well, you definitely proved yourself. That's a fact for sure, man. So both of your parents are educators, right?
Yep.
So what did you study? What did you study at KU?
Liberal arts.
Okay. So when you get done with your long NBA career, do you plan on doing anything with that?
I mean, I just got another degree back home, so I really haven't thought about it yet. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to, focus on basketball right now, and then I don't know, maybe stay in the basketball area, maybe go open up some businesses and start doing something. But yeah, I haven't really thought about it yet.
Well, again, I'm sure when you're ready to make that decision, you'll definitely be able to lean on Jayhawk Nation. I know they'll help you carry out whatever.
Hey, always, I would love to come back, man. Especially, yeah, it would be a blessing.
So let's kind of get back. Let's get into KU. So what was your all-time favorite game at KU?
Man, it's so many, like you can't even fit a single one out, but just from year to year, I would say definitely winning at West Virginia my last year, because going there every year from my freshman year to my senior, didn't get a win, and then especially a game like that down 17 and a half.
Yeah.
And as everybody knows, really in college is different. It's really, really hard to come back if you're down 20, because it's no quarters, just like game keep going, and 30-second shot clock. I was like, wow, that was definitely one of the best ones. And back home coming. I think we went down 14 with 2 minutes left against West Virginia, and we beat that one overtime. That was obviously going to Final Four. So that's 3.
You got a lot of them, man.
Hey, man, it's a lot, but like really those ones, like especially the Big 12 rivals, and like when we down and coming back, it was one of those.
Yeah. So out of all the college arenas that you played in, which arena do you think was the hardest to play in?
West Virginia. I think that was, for us, that was like the hardest one. I mean, at West Virginia, K-State.
Okay.
West Virginia, Iowa State. That's like top 3. And Oklahoma State. That was a good one.
And you didn't have a chance to play Missouri, did you?
No, I mean we played in Kansas City.
At one year.
Just one time, yeah.
So going back to my days, that was always a tough one.
And also that's always like when T-Rob did the block, it was. I bet that was like the biggest probably rivalry ever.
Well, you know what? It was either Missouri. We played at Rupp. That was a tough one as well too, Rupp Arena. But I would say like K-State was always tough. Always, because I was telling this to Devontae too, man. They used to throw coins, quarters,
always
nickels, and they didn't let any chickens out on you guys, did they?
Yeah, no.
Okay, they used to let live chickens while we're getting ready to start the game. They'd just be running around, running through the huddle, everything. It was crazy, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
man, great time going there, especially nights. It's a lot of fun. Even I feel like people. I mean, we hate each other. Like fans hate each other, but still, it's always going there, and it's always a fun time.
Yeah, for sure. So when you're thinking back to college, when you played at KU, what college opponent do you feel was the hardest to guard? Who was on that tough list of, this is the stuff got to check?
I mean, I feel like it's always big time schools. Duke, Kentucky. I feel like those. I mean, every year we played against them. Championship Classic, Michigan State. I feel like those ones. But obviously in Big 12, every year you have somebody who, going top 5, top 10, and those teams kind of have like you saw Trey Young, Buddy Hield. Those I might have 46 in the field house. I feel like you can't do nothing about that. 46, that's really tough to do.
I remember
those guys, especially NCAA tournament, when you go farther and farther every year, then you start catching up with the real guy. Villanova, they had like 4 or 5 NBA players with one team. The year we lost, like that was we had no scheme for nothing. They got us. I'm mad, but like we couldn't do nothing.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like that, man. Sometimes it's like that. You just got to go with the flow and, focus on the things that you can, man. So how do you feel KU has prepared you for the NBA?
I feel like he prepared me in a mental way, especially because for me coming in 17, not knowing what it is, what to expect, and again, getting coached hard by Coach Self, I feel like that's one of the reasons I am who I am, and he definitely prepared me really hard. Because first 2 years it was really hard for me. I never been coached that way, and I really appreciate him doing it to me because it's not like he hated me or he hated any other guy. He's just trying to make us better. He's trying to help us to adjust because he know as soon as we get to NBA, ain't nobody gonna yell at us and stuff. He's like, either you do it or you don't do it. So for him, it's better to do it right now so we know the way. And when we get to NBA, nobody have to tell us what to do. We already know what to do. And we're going to be in a great shape. We're going to be in a great mental space and to go to the NBA and just do what we're supposed to do. So nobody got to tell us, hey, you got to come in early, or hey, you got to stay shoot after, hey, don't be led to a bus, 10, like none of that. Like if they telling you to do that, some like coaches or front office, if you're a young player, never have to tell you that. If they're telling you that, something that's a red flag. You gotta
Sure.
get your shit together.
That's right. I feel Coach Stuff is one of the best at that. Getting you mentally prepared, and I've talked to I had Coach Stuff on the first episode, and it's weird that a lot of the stuff that he used to say to me as a player, I'm now saying it to either my kids or the kids that I'm coaching.
Yeah. So I feel like when you grow up, when you mature, you realize it was like you.
Yeah.
At that point, you be like, man, that ain't right. Like, that sounds stupid. But then you be like, okay.
Huh?
Yeah. But then you just grow up and realize, man, that like he was right. I feel like that's the human nature. When you're young, you like, but still, as soon as as early as you realize it, like it's gonna help you a lot in the long run.
For sure. Well, definitely keep that strong mindset that coach instilled with you, man, because I think it's really gonna continue to help take you a long ways. So I got one for you, Svi.
Yeah.
Give us your favorite boot camp story. If there is a favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a favorite, man. I might need to rephrase that question.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna do like the funniest one, not the fun, but like we
go.
had some stories. Yeah, but well, first of all, my hardest boot camp was my first one because we had Marines coming in, and like first 2 days we did like 2 workouts, 4 hours each, like 1 in the morning, one. I was like, and we did nothing like connected to basketball, nothing. We were like carrying each other, carrying bags with the sand, swimming in the water, like some people almost drowned. Like it was crazy. It was really, really hard, but it was like only 2 days. God, fuck, dang. But because I don't think we would survive more than 2, because they did like real stuff. They do like to prepare Marines, I guess, to go to do stuff. Because those guys, they were those 2 guys, I think they were in a helicopter, and then the helicopter was trying to land on the boat. I think it missed, something happened, and they like went in the water. So one of their teammates died, but they like somehow got up, like swam up to the water, and like actually was like on top, so they survived. And then they were telling like they didn't know where to go. Like when were they out of the water, they couldn't see, so they just gasped and like they swam up, and like because they got lucky. And then they told the story and like did all the workouts, and like it was like the hardest one. That's my first boot camp. But then we just did like running stuff, and I think my third year, we had a guy. I ain't gonna say a name, but we had a guy. I think he threw up because like we always have the trash cans around the court.
Oh,
When we
yeah.
run. So I think he threw up or something. And then next day, Coach T, somebody took a picture of him throwing up, I think. And then next day, Coach T put all the pictures everywhere in the gym of him throwing up. So it was like the gym full of like pictures of him like everywhere on the backboards, like on the baskets, on the trash cans, on the walls. Like it was. I feel like that was the funniest one. Other than that, it's just like a lot of running. Sometimes you mess up, you do it again.
Yeah.
Sometimes you mess up, you come back again.
I think we've had some of those, man, where we've had to do a two-a-day because when boot camp is started, man, you can't miss class or coach is gonna bring you back for a second time. And that's some guys that miss on our end.
Yeah, one time we had I think it was like 30 minutes before everything starts, or like 20, and like we missing one guy, and we were like, what's going on? And DT, he had that bike, the electric bike.
Yeah.
So he hopped on, he drove to the bike, and I mean, we got a guy in, but like it was like 15 minutes almost over. Then, if somebody's late, we probably gonna start running until he gets here. So good thing he go get him, and like we were actually on time, so we didn't get in trouble.
That is funny. All right, Svi, so tell us what was going through your head when you hit that big three against Duke in the Elite Eight. Was that play drawn for you too?
No, it was on the rebound. So we just, flowing, DT got a rebound, we just running. And I don't know why they gamble. Because, like, it was two players. So dude from me went to DT to gamble. I don't know what happened, but it was like I was open, kind of. And DT got one guy and turned around. Another guy was on him, so he passed it to me. And then I think it was Trent. He was playing two of us, me and LeGerald in the corner. So I had to fake it out a little bit, and then I got a wide open shot because I feel like it was just transition and they didn't really get it right, and it's really hard to get if you run fast after rebound and you don't get it back. It's really hard to catch your man in transition, especially if you have shooters around. Like it's really hard. But I didn't even think about that. I caught the ball. Like I didn't look at the time. I was like at one point I just forgot everything. I was like, all right, it's open shot. I'm just gonna take it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And then I made it, and then we got to stop, and then we were like, okay, we might have that one. And then we came in strong, started hot. Malik hit like 2 or 3 threes, and like we just started rolling with it, getting stops. It was then we knew it was like, okay, we might get this one for sure.
Yeah, that was a fun moment to watch for sure, man. So Coach Self himself is quoted saying that you were one of the very best 3-point shooters that KU has ever seen. What do you do to work on your 3-ball game?
Shoot a lot. but even right now, like getting more mature again to another level. Even when I was young, I just put up a lot of shots. But even during college days, and especially right now, getting mature, and there's a lot of film I watch with my coaches and trainers, and just do everything full speed. Not everything, but first of all, you gotta build your workouts. But I feel like the main thing, watch film and see what shots you're gonna take the most in the game, and work on those shots, because that's gonna be the main time of your shots. Because if you're gonna work on some stuff you're not gonna do in the game, and then go in the game and not shoot those shots, shoot different shots, which you didn't work on, I don't think that's a smart thing to do. So I usually watch film. I see what I'm going to do. I predict what I'm going to do, like how players going to play me, what I got to do, like shot fake, side step. I never did in college, but maybe a couple times. But right now, I know people are going to run me off a lot. So I had to work on shot fake, side step, or shot fake, you're not going to close out and shoot. So stuff like that. It's really small things, but when you get to the next level, it's all about confidence, watching film, and see how the team going to use you. Obviously, everybody want to come in and do everything, play ball screens, blah, 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 blah. But I don't think a lot of – even the big-time players right now, for example, Kawhi, he didn't come in and do all that he do right now in the first season. First season, he was just running, playing defense. Second season, playing defense, shoot open threes in a corner. Third season, okay, they added a little post-up game. And then add up every season, and right now he's who he is right now. But I feel like for young players who coming in the NBA, it's a misconception that you're going to come in and actually do all those things, because you come in as somebody already there, really, really good, and gets paid a lot of money for doing the things what they do. So for you, just come in, don't say nothing, work hard, no attitude, listen to people, listen to coaches, they're trying to help you, and then be a good guy, and I feel like it's going to get you a long way.
Yep. I think that's one of the cool things about you. I mean, you talked to about earlier about, being, coming from Ukraine and playing on the junior national team and just being overseas, how it helped your IQ. And I think it's remarkable just to see how you can even break down that aspect, because I don't think a lot of young NBA players think of it that way, taking the shots that are going to benefit them in the game rather than, working on something that's not going to benefit them in the game. So
Yeah.
that's all. That's great to hear from you, and I know you're going to continue to keep excelling on that front. So, is there a certain type of amount of shots that you want to take when you get to the gym, or kind of how does that workout go for you in that standpoint?
So I mean, off season and during the season different. Like during the season, I usually come before the practice, do my work, put my work in, and I usually stay after the practice and do shots. And it's really no amount. I usually do makes.
Okay.
So it's not like I just come in and shoot.
Yeah.
I got like a spot like 10 makes. Just for example, like each drill I do like 6-8 makes. I don't do like just 6 shots. Yeah. Or like I was working out here, just make like all threes, different moves, 3 series, like maybe like 6, 7 out of 9. If you don't make it, just start over.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. But like obviously off season is different because you don't have practice, so you work a little more. Like I feel like during the off season you can put a little more time in the stuff like you want to get better in, instead of like doing only stuff you do during the game. But like during the season, I feel like just come in, get prepared for practice, put your work in, and then stay after practice, put some shots in, because it's so much, like you don't go to classes no more. Like you just you have the whole day, and then you might as well come back at night and shoot, or like come after the game. So it's a little bit different life.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I know you're gonna definitely stay in that gym for sure, man. Especially without having any classes to go to or no classes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, Steve, can you talk about how Coach Self and his staff have elevated your game and instilled confidence in you?
Yeah. Like I was saying, it was really hard first 2 years, but then, like you were saying, like coaches were saying, you got to earn your stripes. So when you earn your stripes and the coaches trusted you because they seen what you can do, and it just gives you confidence by itself, because they just, every time, for example, you mess up, it ain't going to be like you mess up your first time where like they don't know what you do. Like it was like, okay, like accident, whatever. So it just, they're believing you, what you did before, give you like that exact confidence, and they're gonna keep pushing you. And like just from perspective from yourself, it's not like we mess up because we just I'm just gonna go and mess up. Like it ain't be like that. I feel like that's misconception of people thinking like when people messing up, they be like, oh man, he just decided to mess up. Like no, it just happened, and we try our best to get it back. And I feel like when you show that in practices, that you work hard, and you do what the coach asks you to do, and you put some extra work in, they're going to believe in you, and they're going to put you, give you respect. I would say earn your stripes, and give you the confidence. They'll be like, okay, just do your thing. Don't worry about none of that. Like just do what you do, and you'll be fine. Stuff like that. They're just like some simple stuff I can explain.
So how did that help you? Obviously with coaching and their staff helping instill confidence in you, like how did that help you to become the leader that you are today?
I would say the main part as for me was mental, because I had a skill, I had everything, but like mentally, coming in young, because I never been coached like that before, like really hard. And so that, just going through that and learning how the coaches are and learning their ways, and learning it's not just listening to what they say, not how they say, because they can say it how they want to say, but if you do get a message, you're gonna get some of it. If you don't get a message, you're just gonna be messed up, and you're gonna be mad at them. They're gonna be mad at you. But if you listen to what they say, not how they say it, like, you're gonna learn a lot from that, and you're just gonna keep moving forward. And you're not gonna hear like how they say it, like what words they use. It like if you get a message, you get better.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll start transitioning in a little bit to the NBA now. So when did you know that you could make it to the NBA and that dream was very close?
I mean, it's not like you don't, like you hope.
Yeah.
And then it's a high chance. And I just go based off the workouts and stuff. Because I did like a lot of workouts with a lot of teams. I think I had like 16 workouts. So I worked out for like 16 teams. And for example, I knew so I had a workout with Golden State, and then I had to do. So they called me again, and I had to do, like, after all my workouts, I had to do another one with them. So that means like they like me. So I thought it was okay. So I might go to Golden State because and I did really well. I think DeMonte was the same workout with me as well on the first one. And second one, yes, I was like, okay, maybe. Blah, 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 blah. And then of the interviews, how they talk, but mainly like just of the work you put in the workout and how you play. Because, I mean, you can tell if you're better than everybody else if you're not better. So if you think you did good, I think you have a chance. And then people talk, GMs talk to agents. So it gets out somehow. And then you go, okay, I have a high chance to get drafted. And then that's how it goes.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about draft day a little bit. So did you have any idea that the Lakers is where you would end up at?
No. I honestly thought it was going to be a Pistons.
Okay.
Because, like, I had a really, really good workout there. So, like, it's probably good. Pistons or Phoenix. But then I was like, they pissed off at me. I was like, okay. I mean, cool, whatever. It's really not like people don't get there a lot. That it's really not where you, like, when you get drafted, but where to. So you can draft like 60, like Isaiah Thomas, get a right situation, and you play.
Yeah.
Or Jokic, he was stashed. And they brought him in the middle of the season. He got a right situation. 2 years later, he's an all-star, 3 years in.
Yeah.
So it's not really like when, because I understand the pride stuff because I was hurt too. Like, my pride was like, damn, going that low. Like, but then after that, like, it's not really about the number, just where you go to in the right situation. If you get there, like, you're gonna benefit you way, way, way more. And unless if you go, like, instead of you going like top 10, top 15, and you go into a stack team where it's like 3 all-stars.
Yeah.
So yeah, but then I didn't think I was gonna get drafted by Lakers, and it was like really different coming from Lawrence to Los Angeles. Like, I think it's two different levels to life over there.
I bet you could. I mean, going from that's like going very small to very big, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
Kind of dull to bling bling.
Yeah.
So you were traded to Detroit at the end of your rookie season. What was that like?
I wouldn't say I was like mad or like anything, like, or pissed, because I didn't really play a lot, and I was traded to Detroit. I was like, okay, so they traded me there. I guess they wanted me because, Reggie Bullock, they traded and a second, because, like, I was talking to a front office that said, like, yeah, they're not going to put you in a trade. Like, we really, really wanted you. I was like, okay. So that means they like me. And then I come in. I played a couple of games, but then I just, I didn't really play. And then I hurt my finger. But at the end of the day, I understood that I'm going to have more opportunities here because, you see the roster, you see the players, you see how coaches approach you. And as long as you put your work in and be a nice guy, don't get in trouble off the court, and it's going to work out well for you, as it did for me, coming in the next season. This season, the previous one. I didn't really play first 4 games. And then I came in. I always was ready for if my number get called, no matter when it is, first or last quarter, like beginning of the game or end of the game. Just come in, perform, do your job, and then coach is going to see that, okay, he's ready. Like, no matter what it is, he didn't play 4 games, but he came in, he produced right away. And then I started getting more and more and more playing time, and then just prove the coaches that I can do everything. And then they trust me. They give me more trust. And then you just go with the flow after that.
Well, first off, Svi, congratulations on the Pistons exercising that team option for you next year.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So what can the fans expect from you this season?
I would say a lot of threes as usual. But just be more comfortable for the NBA and for the NBA game, for a system, because I've been in the system for a year and a half, and know what coaches want me to do. And then last year showed that I can do not only than just shoot the ball, because I was put in a position where I had to do every other stuff. So
yeah,
I feel like putting it all together, and this offseason was really longer than all the other offseasons. So I feel like a lot of players got better. And as for myself, I feel like I got a lot better with the not only skill, but it's all about, like I was saying, NBA is it's all about confidence. So if you don't have confidence, no matter how good you are, you're gonna last there long. So if you're confident and you work hard, you put the work in, you trust your work, coming in the next season, like I was saying, not just only shooting threes, but do all the other stuff that coaches expect me to do, and coaches want me to do, and what I want to do as well to help my team win. So it's going to be a really, really fun year. As we're looking as our new GM Troy Weaver put the team together, I feel like we're going to look way, way better.
Yeah. So you get to play next season with Josh Jackson. What will that be like playing with a former teammate?
He's great. We know each other really well. We play with each other. We know how each other act and react and how we play. And I feel like it's going to be one of the great pieces to our team, because we need guys like Josh. And I feel like for him, helping him, I feel like people not really believing in him, passing up on him and stuff. Like last year, he started in G League. I feel like him coming back to Detroit and getting right in a good system with the good coaches that believe in him, I feel like it's going to benefit him a lot and put him on another level.
Yeah, for sure. So, do you have a favorite Josh Jackson story from KU?
Let me find a good one. Like basketball wise?
Yeah. Go basketball.
Okay. No, I just at first when he just first got on campus, and during before the school starts, I forgot how it works, because there's a time you only can play pickups. You cannot work out before school starts. It's before some date before you can actually practice as a team. And we usually run pickups and stuff, and that during those pickups we're as me, I can't say about everybody else, but I realized how big of a competitor he is, and how hard he plays every time, no matter what. It's a pickup or regular college or NBA game. So he always goes hard, and he always wants his team to win. And I feel like that helps us a lot during the season, because we knew what kind of dog he is, and he always gonna go and fight no matter what. Up 20, down 20, whatever. He always gonna bring his A game every game.
Yeah, he was always fun to watch with his with the type of passion and hard work and just what he played with.
Yep.
So we're gonna do Svi, we're gonna end you on this, man. Some quick fire questions. So, what do you miss most about Lawrence?
Everything. No, but I would say just being in Fieldhouse and playing games there, because there's no arena like that ever anywhere. I feel like a lot of NBA players from Kansas understand when you go to the next level, ain't no coming back. And as me, I had a lot of players coming in our locker room. Travis Rutherford, Kevin Young, Elijah Johnson. Sharon, all the Mario, Brandon B. Rush, everybody, Bat McLemore. They be hey, ain't no like that. If you just enjoy it while you can right now, make out the most of it. Nick Collison, he was the one who did a big talk with us. He was hey, just enjoy it right now, because it's gonna go by fast, and you're gonna miss it a lot. And then at that time, I'm freshman, sophomore, man, that's a long time from now, 2 years.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But then we'd be like, damn, like, you really, really like that. That's what, like, we always, me and Devontae and Malik, we always, like, try to come back anytime we can during the season, before season, like, because we really, really love that place. We appreciate all the people there, all the people that support us. And, you know, it's, like, definitely, like, a second home for me because I always come there just to enjoy the city, walk around, you know, go to Jefferson's, go to somewhere, just hang out, see the people, go to football games, go to basketball games. It's just really like a great place to be for me as a Jayhawk.
Well, I think I might know one of your answers to one of these quick fire questions. It's coming up soon. I might know it. So, how often do you get to go home?
Back Ukraine?
Yes.
Off season once a year.
Okay. How much do you miss it?
Not as much as Lawrence.
Okay.
Just because, you know, I have friends and family, but my family usually comes in, so I usually go there for like maybe 2-3 weeks just to see my friends, my coaches, and just hang out. But you know, it's always like always want to go to Lawrence. It just I spend there so much time, and you know, the culture is so big, and I feel like might need to move out there, you know, 20-30 years after this, but let's go.
Hey, it's a special place, man. I'm here in Lawrence right now, baby.
I know, for sure.
So, PlayStation or Xbox?
I'll play on the desktop. I don't play on.
You said what?
I play on a desktop computer. I'm a real gamer.
Okay, on the computer, huh? Okay.
Real gamer.
PC, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So what video game is in your console right now?
Well, I have a lot, but you know, if I want to play with friends, Call of Duty. I really play 2K. Call of Duty, but other games they coming out, like there's a lot of action games. Y'all probably never heard of it, but unless y'all are real gamers. But I usually play a lot of Call of Duty with my friends. Yeah, especially I have like some friends who still go to college in Kansas. So I still playing with them. They like juniors and seniors and stuff. Yeah. Fortnite used to be a big thing. Right now, Call of Duty. That's how.
Okay.
I'd be like interacting with fans and stuff, and actually like found actual friends like as actual real students, like actual students from KU.
Awesome. So hey, and this is off script a little bit. So
no, you're good.
When you first got to the league, did you get 2K and go out and hit like 80 points in a game with yourself?
No, I never did. But all my friends from back home and stuff. Like, oh man, like they just stopped playing like as me in the 2K. I was like, okay, cool. But I was playing 2K when I was growing up, but then when I go to college, I was like, man, I have enough basketball in life. Like I don't want to play it. Like I would rather go shoot by myself than go play with 2K.
I hear you. Hey, that's a message for all kids right now. Yeah. Put the video games down, 2K, and go out in the gym and work.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So, if you were in Lawrence for one day, where would you go eat?
Ooh. Probably pick 3 spots because of breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay. All right. What you got? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Where are you going?
It's definitely got Jefferson's for sure.
Okay. Yep. That's a hot pick. I knew he was gonna say that one.
Everybody go there. Yeah. Man, I'll take Kobe's.
Okay.
I feel like that's the one. And breakfast, man, I didn't really eat breakfast. I'm gonna tell you, all right. So that one, Kobe's, Jefferson's. I would say Buffalo Wild Wings, but because on this there's like Chili's, Applebee's.
Yeah. Did you ever go to First Watch?
Yeah, breakfast. Okay, that's okay.
There you go.
I'll take that one for breakfast. Take that one for breakfast.
You was just having a hootie shake for breakfast.
Yeah, I'll take that one. So First Watch, Jefferson, and Kobe's.
There you go.
Top 3.
There you go. So if your 2018 team played the 2008 national championship team or the 2012 Final Four team, who would win and why?
Our 2000. So we play as all old, like 20 years old, like 21,
Yeah.
22?
Yeah.
I feel like we would have won because we had so much shooting. I don't feel like other teams had that much shooting. I
Well,
mean, it would be hard. It would be hard for them to beat us.
You can't go wrong with your own squad, Svi.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but still, like, you can't go wrong with shoot. Like, it would be really hard for them because I feel like at that 2008, 12, like, it was not really a lot of teams who can shoot the ball like that, unless you NBA Steph Curry, the one. That's it. But other than that, I feel like it would be a great matchup, though. I would love to do those games. It would be a great matchup.
All right, well, good. Well, if you could play with one player that you play with at KU, who would it be? Now, you can't say Josh. Can't say Josh right now.
Nah. I'll say DT.
Okay. I think there's a lot of fans that would love to see you with DT.
Oh yeah, man, great time, man. It was great, just to get to know each other from freshman year till now, and play games. He's a really unselfish guy. I love playing with him. Don't really care about stats, all about winning, and so passionate about the game and the school because we always wanted to win no matter what. We didn't care how much we scored, like how much other people score. We just wanted to win. Put our name in the books, on the map, on the rafters, and like just put our college on the map, which it was already there, but we just wanted to get more for the university because of how much we love him.
Yeah. So if you could have played for this is a tricky one right here for you. If you could have played for one coach in the Big 12 that wasn't Coach Self, who would it have been?
Coach T.
Okay.
Coach Townsend, I'll take him.
Coach T, okay, Coach T for the win. I like it.
I'll take Coach T.
Hey, now I just feel like that'd be some laughs all day.
Oh yeah, always. Yeah, that's what I love. It was like every time there was no day that he didn't crack a joke on some walk on or that shit. Like it was funniest. Every day we had some laugh every time I see him.
Hey, you know what? Still to this day, Coach T is still making jokes from when I was at college. He still makes the same jokes now, man.
They still goes though. It's funny, yeah.
He won't let it go.
Yeah, no, it's still funny.
So what coaches inspired you the most in your career and why?
I would say my coach from back home, my first coach, his name is Max, because he started working me up. I started working with him in 2006 when I was a little kid, and how much love and passion and work he put in me to get where I'm at. And even till this day, every time I go back, I'm trying to work out with him. I'm trying to find him out here, work out with him. He's basically like my second dad, and knowing him growing up, he never played basketball on a high level or professionally or anything. He learned everything from the books, and for me being from Ukraine and him being from Ukraine, and we work together. We still talk almost every time we can. Right now he's a pro coach back home from my hometown city. But how much work he put in me, sacrificing his own time, coming in every time in the morning before school, and then we have still team practice after school. Just what he did to me is like unbelievable and unmatchable, and I probably won't be able to, no matter how much money I give him. Like it's really not about money. It's never been about money. It never will be. It's about basketball, how much you love the game, how good a player you want to be, and for him as being as my coach, I feel like just trying to make him proud, and trying to prove that all the work that was done before it was not for nothing.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that you're definitely making him proud, and that you're definitely carrying yourself the way that he would have hoped that you carried yourself once you got to this high level. So that's it for us today, Jayhawk Nation. Thanks so much for listening in to Rock Chalk Jayhawk with me, Jayhawk, a podcast brought to you by the Field of 68 Media Network. Make sure you rate 5 stars, review, and hit the subscribe button on iTunes or any other platform. Svi, I appreciate you, man. Good luck. And I know you're going to have a hell of a season, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Man.